morning, all you happy, wonderful, lovely, weirdo writer peeps. It is Monday, December 6th. We are 19 days before Christmas. I am here to help you do some writing, do some present wrapping. I have a friend. I am your Authortube lesbian psychic stoner, and I'm here to start your week with a couple of sprints for you. Let's get the ball rolling. I have a friend here with me today to help us get this holiday Yule season going with some sprints and activities. Miss SakoTumi, you want to present yourself?
Howdy neighbors, I'm SakoTumi, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. If you're interested in videos that pertain to marketing for authors, I have a whole playlist of them on my channel, SakoTumi, Cass Voight. And it's not just me talking, it's a bunch of other author tubers as well who have something to say on the matter. You should drop by sometime. I would love to see you.
And she does. She has some really good, even your Vlogmas episodes.
I'm doing Vlogmas this year too. So
yeah, your Vlogmas is
every day, new video.
So check her out. She's got a lot of good stuff going on. We've got a lot of people popping in this morning already. It's good to see you guys. Just in case any of you are new, or for any of those people that are on the replay crew, the way I run this is I usually start with a little 10-minute sprint to get you started. And then I do 7 to 10-minute talking points in between, depending on how conversationally we want to be. And then I do 4 25-minute sprints. And I do have to work today. They changed my schedule. I now work 7 days a week. I don't have a day off for I don't know how long. We'll see what happens. But so I do have to keep it on a certain schedule today. But we've got literally so many people popping into the stream. Miss Jeannie already popped in this morning. Good morning, my dear. I hope you are feeling better. I'm so glad to see you in here because you weren't in coffee and I was worried about you, and I'm so glad that you're here. And yay. And then we have Miss Nicole popping in saying hi to everyone.
Hi, Nikki.
And then we have Mint Ghost. Oh my gosh. And then we have Miss Cora, and everybody's saying hi to everybody. Can you believe this? Can you believe it's 19 days before Christmas?
No.
So what is your plan for these sprints?
Oh, for these sprints, I will probably either do some hand washing of dishes or pots and pans and stuff like that, and then I kind of want to film another day of Vlogmas today for Wednesday, I think.
You have been busting those out, getting stuff done.
Yeah, I got 3 done yesterday, and I'm hoping to get another 2 or 3 done today. It's going to be tricky because I have an oven coming between 1 and 6, whatever the fuck that means.
I love those time gaps. For 5 hours, you need to be available at your house for us to deliver your oven.
So I want to have the dishes washed before they come.
I can understand that. I am still trekking along on my book. I'm hoping to I have had writer's hangover for the last week, so I am trying to use this week to get started back in the swing of things. I'm also trying to work up the nerve to film my own 50 facts. We'll see what happens. I have a couple of ideas. I want to film an opening to my channel. I want to film an opening to my YouTube. I got a couple things on the ringer, but I'm not as good as you where I can film 3 things in one day and edit and post. Girl, you got to teach me some tricks. So anyway, but are you ready to get started on the first 10-minute sprint? How's everybody else in the chat doing? Cora, Ginny, Nicole, what are we guys working on today?
What are we working today?
Are we doing anything? Are we working on anything today? Or is this literally just I'm going to entertain you while, which I don't mind doing at all, but are you guys ready for a sprint? I think they're ready for a sprint because I'm not getting any response. The chat has gone silent. Crickets. Well, fine then.
Oh,
Oh,
working on Beastly promos on Canva. I saw one on Twitter that was super cool.
I can't wait to see this. So wait, you saw what one of her promos
For Beastly
on YouTube?
on
On
Twitter.
Twitch.
On
Twitter. Oh, I
Twitter.
don't do Twitter. That's why I was like, wait a second. How come I haven't seen this yet? But Twitter. Yeah, I don't do the whole Twitter thing. Maybe I need to just to go see her promo. You're going to attempt to read through your nano book. Do we need to send you the kind of energy of good luck, or are more along the lines of like what kind of energy do you need, Cora? So I know. So do you need stabilizing energy? Do you need just knowing you're going to have a good time reading it? How are we going on that? And your outline for book 2. Good job, Nikki. So all of us are ready to get going, I guess, on the 10-minute sprint then. So I'll pull
10
up the
minutes.
timer.
What can I do in 10 minutes?
What can you do in 10 minutes? Wait, what happened? There we go. No. There we go.
There.
I'm just going to push a bunch of buttons and see what happens. Okay. So, what is this? I also have to start doing my own edits. Oy, that is not fun. And
It can be fun.
And she needs a sitter.
Yeah.
If I lived closer, Cora, I'd be more than happy to come babysit for you. But how many kids you got today?
Hopefully just the 2.
Hopefully. Well, she's had up to what?
It's the extra 3 that kind of.
I was going to say she has up to what, like 5 or 7 at a time? Something like that. All right, guys. 10 minutes on the clock. Sako's going to spend 10 minutes. You can go wash dishes in 10 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, maybe.
I am going to try to get as many words done in 10 minutes as I can, or edit or read, whatever the heck I'm doing. All right. And in 3, 2, don't forget to mute yourself. 1, sprint. Oh, wait, wrong button. You like my little Christmas sound? My little bells. I came up with little bells. Anyway, hi. So how were you able to do that sprint?
I washed a crock pot. My hands are wrinkly. And I kind of reviewed my Vlogmas list a little bit. I
Very
discovered that this cup was clean, so I'm using it.
Heck yeah, nothing wrong with you spoiling yourself with a little fancy cup, I always say.
It's just sparkling water. I'm not.
Who cares?
You know.
Who needs to know what's in it? I was able to get 171 words done.
Nice.
And that's like I'm like going through. Because I finished like 18 chapters in Nano, I doubled the chapters I had done.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing fast sprints. So I'm going through and adding in all the stuff that I might have left out or kept short or whatever else, because I didn't want to. I have a bad habit of adding too much description. So if I feel like I'm going to add too much, I'll put in a very short description and then keep going.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going back and adding in all that stuff. So guess who popped in on us?
Hi, Exotica.
Miss Exotica. Hello, lady. I don't know. I always feel like I have to shake my shoulders when she shows up. Hey, all. How is everyone? Just joining, trying to work on my final edit of my nonfiction before I send it out to a handful of beta readers.
I'm looking forward to this book coming out.
Are you a beta reader for her?
I don't think so.
Oh, darn. I was like, man, maybe we can get the inside scoop. But Miss Exotica, if you want to give us a little inside scoop on what the book is about, I wasn't following along, or I don't think we had found each other while you were writing your book. I think I came in or appeared or whatever else right at the end of it.
It's basically what it says on the tin, like exotic expression, like nonfiction book.
Ooh, I'm definitely interested in that book. Cora, I'm surprised I made it to page 6 out of 364 with all the interruptions. Girl, I'm not the fastest reader, so I'm impressed. I'd probably be able to only get 6 pages in without interruptions. So, girl. And Exotica, love that. Great energy. Well, it's Exotica. What do you want? I mean, you say Exotica to me and I'm like, okay. So, I forgot how crazy this chapter was, and now I remember why I left so much description out of it.
Oh, hi, Life with Casey.
Oh, hello. Who are you? Hi. What? Come back. Feeling so stuck lately. I have no clue where to pick back up.
Well, like making a list of all of your projects and then prioritizing said project and then parsing that project apart into smaller doses can help you kind of like not be overwhelmed by all the
where to restart
just the span of, because like I have a million projects, I really do, and I have to prioritize, otherwise nothing will get done.
No, I'm the same way. I have, if I don't have, I think I have like 3 or 4 to-do lists lined up everywhere, just because I have so many projects going. And if I don't put them in a list and I don't keep writing them up or keeping track of them, forget it. I forget where to start or where I left off or where to pick up. And yeah, I did the same thing. I end up standing there going, what is it? What did I have to do? My own journal with sensual dance for my own entertainment and empowerment.
Yes.
Very nice. Interruptions. Yes, the struggle is real. Well, it depends. Sometimes some interruptions are good, not with kids necessarily, though. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, it's just, I am so impressed with how many people busted butt this nano and got so much done. And then December hit, and it's like we all kind of like, huh? What happened? Like, I haven't even heard you working on any of your book, and you have so many other projects going on that it's just like, you're like, yeah, I'm taking a break from writing.
I'm taking a break from writing White Shadows.
I think it's more of self-doubt thing. Really got to find my confidence in what I'm writing. I find when that is happening to me, I go back and I write down all the stuff that I've already accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go through and I figure out which ones I was the most proud of, and I work from there. And not only is it a list that reminds me what I've already done, but it also gives me an idea of like, wait, I haven't done this yet. Maybe I should try that. What about you? What do you do when that happens?
When I'm not confident in what I write,
Mm-hmm.
I trash it.
Oh.
Well,
there you go.
But I'm so confident in what I write that, and I think it's encouraging that the stuff I write is like, yeah, it's fan fiction, but it's condoned by the fandom,
Okay.
like the company that I fangirl over.
Right.
So I have confidence in what I write in that regard, and even better that my books are also readable by other people who aren't into that fandom. Like, it's still a solid book, and that is what gives me confidence, is when both parties can read it and both find it entertaining.
I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about my book, because it kind of spans such a wide spectrum that I'm wondering either it's going to be too broad for people to enjoy, or it's going to cover a wide range of people. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But I'm actually, honestly, I've thought about it the other day. I'm writing it more for myself because these are dreams that I've had since I was yay big. And it would just be nice to be able to have a book of them finished for myself. So whether it sells or not, I'm not worried about that. This is more for like me being able to have 3 books on my shelf to say, hey, these are my dreams. If you're ever interested, go ahead and take a look.
Well, the self-doubt is, I find that finding validation through like a critique partner or an editor or something like that really, like,
And not
gives me
necessarily a
confidence.
beta reader.
It depends on the beta reader
True.
and what you're getting out of the read, right?
You and Morgan talked about this on her channel not too long ago, didn't you?
We did. So Morgan is my favorite beta reader because she is very specific about what she goes after, and I am big on developmental stuff. Like, tell me what's wrong with my structure. Tell me what's wrong with my pacing. Tell me what's wrong with all of that. But did you enjoy the story at all?
Right.
Like, and usually they sprinkle in, especially like this second part of the second act going into the third act, when stuff is happening. Like, that's when they get lost in the story, which, and not just one person, but like multiple people get lost in the story and just talk about like, oh, what happens next? And like, that gives me confidence.
See, that's what I'm hoping for, is I'm hoping when people get to, when I might have somebody read my, definitely not my zero draft, because that's also something
No, not the zero
I was
draft.
like, no one's going to be touching my zero draft.
Yeah.
But
First draft, which is different.
yeah, but I'm eager to see if by the second or the 4th or 5th chapter, like, I'm hoping that you'll be sucked into the story and you'll be eager to turn the page.
Well, so that's why I put so much importance on the first chapter, because so I write the first chapter last.
Right. Well, I have an epilogue that I want to write, but I don't know. Sorry. You write the first chapter last.
Bling.
You write the first chapter last.
I do. Because it's supposed to be a kind of like a miniature version of the plot.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's got to start with action. It's got to be a page turner right out of the gate. And without, like, I will read the first 2 chapters of a book, and if I can't slog through the first 2 chapters, the rest of the book is DNF'd.
See, I have an epilogue set up where it kind of combines, it's like a broad overview of all 3 books, but it's like the end of the 3. It's interesting because it's like the end version. It's like Ari at the end talking to the people she survived to about what they just went through, and like starting anew. And I don't know, it's kind of weird how I have it set up. Like I said, I'm going to have somebody read it and give me their opinion, but it's like, because the end of the war is the beginning, like the story restarts over and over again. And so the epilogue like explains the very end of the 3 books, because at the end of the 3 books, it's technically restarting the first book again. Because the way the prophecy is, it just repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how I have it set up. So the epilogue preps you, like gives you this kind of like, what the hell happened and what's going to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
then you go into the very beginning where you kind of like wake up with Ari into the middle, into the whole situation. So it's like you get to see her mindset at the end, but then you start with her at the very beginning. I'll have to, yeah, that's the best way.
If we don't see growth in the character, then it's not particularly entertaining.
Well, when I had one person read it, they said that the epilogue was amazing because it showed growth in the character.
It did.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the way that she had to explain what it's yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to explain without actually giving it all away.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give it all away on a live.
I know.
Maybe on Discord. We'll talk about it. Look who popped in.
Heyo, Christina.
Hi, Christina. Cora says, my problem for the second time in a row is when I just about done writing, I think of something I really want to write instead. I want to write a fantasy romance with fae or mermaids.
I know that struggle.
Ooh. But I still have a finished one. I still have to finish one more book in my 2-book series.
In a duology, yeah. I know that feeling very well. I wrote Flambeau with BC Brown Books, which is on pre-order right now. That was my mistress was Flambeau. The wife, the anthology, not anthology, the series, my anchor series,
Right.
which deserved attention, which I had intended on scheduling over the next 5 years and releasing them as they were ready. That got pushed back because Flambeau took priority, and
That happens. Exotica says, I feel that. I could have just stayed focused on one book at a time. I probably would have been done with the nonfiction by now, but I am on the side writing a novel, and I've got a few other smaller projects.
Yeah.
Well, to tell you the truth, mine is, I'm working on the first book, but technically it's 3 books. So I'm kind of with you guys because I already have the outlines and everything for the other books, but it was just kind of like one story that I was like, this is going to end up being as big as War and Peace if I try to fit this all into one novel.
Yeah, no.
I'm already at 70K and I'm only on chapter 30. So, or 33. And I'm re-edit, and that's not even with the last like 15 chapters re-edited. So, or with what I'm doing today.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So Are we ready for another 25-minute sprint?
Well, our first 25-minute
Our
sprint.
first 25-minute sprint. I might grab something to eat during the sprint because my tummy is a rumbling a little bit.
I will probably wash more dishes.
I think I have the munchies. I'm not gonna lie, I have the munchies. So 25 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Sprint. 3, 2, 1. Ah. And I still was able to write down the song of my name of my favorite song in time.
Yay.
10 minutes on the clock for us to chit chat.
Oh, okay.
I have been dancing, obviously, and writing. I'm having a gay old time.
Yay. The stove is here, so they don't want to take it up the side of the yard because the grade of the hill is too steep. So instead, they're taking it up the stairs. So.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm worried for their safety, but
if they're delivering,
they reassure me that it'll be fine. So,
if they deliver stoves for a living, this is probably
I'm probably going to trust their judgment. Yeah.
They probably assessed it, know what their capabilities are, and are like.
And they're taking away the old stove. So,
yeah.
Like.
Yeah, just go ahead. Do what you want. You have insurance, right, with your company? So, I take it you've been dealing with the stove issue for the whole.
Yeah, I was trying to open the French doors and was quite confused. And I moved the Christmas tree because I thought they were going to bring it around the back.
Mm-hmm.
And nope. So now I get to move everything back.
The joys of owning a home and getting new appliances. Yay!
Especially living on a hill.
Yeah. Well, I was able to get a little snacky snack in and do a little self-care, and I was able to get some more words done while dancing to my music, and I'm rather enjoying my day because I'm not worried about busting out, word counts. I'm more just like enjoying my time.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Miss Jeannie popped back in. She's got about four promos back in. She probably never left, but she popped into the comments again. 4 promos done. That is really cool. That is amazing, actually. Like, girl, you and Sako put me to shame when it comes to iMovie. Do you need to go, Sako?
I might.
Oh, that's okay. If you have to pop out, go ahead. 11 pages went through, and to add some things, nice, very nice. So we're all busting butt today. This is awesome. Considering we're so close to the holidays, I'm not surprised that we're all trying to get things done on a Monday morning. I'm just kind of surprised that all of you guys are doing things that are different than holiday stuff. So that is one thing that I have to plan today, actually. I have to dig through all of the stuff that I have still kind of stored away from my move and try to find my Christmas stuff, because all I've been able to find is my stocking, which I have. And I tried to decorate a little bit with extra fabric that I had lying around. Did my best, but I'm not a professional. So that's the way it's been. And yeah. But I am actually I hope you guys don't mind me dancing around and distracting a little bit while I'm working. I realize it might be a little distracting, but honestly, that's how I am even when I'm not live. So you all just get a peek into the little corner of Kibbyville, pretty much. You can't wrap presents because kids are awake. That's true. And not doing video promos, just Instagram, Facebook, Twitter promos right now. Oh, okay. I was wondering, because I was just like, how are you getting that many promos done so quickly in such a short time? And wow. But if any of you are followers of, I'm going to little fan freak a little bit here. If any of you are followers of, oh my gosh, did my brain just go blank on it? One of my favorite YouTubers. Holy crap. And of course my mind goes blank on it. I'll think of it in a minute. But she did a YouTube where she edited her TikTok subscribers videos. And I was watching her do all of the edits, and it was just like, she's like, we're going to do this. We're going to make the person fall. We're going to add this music. We're going to add the sound effect. I was just like, how fast she was doing it. I was just like, oh my God, girl. I know you can do all of it, but just how quickly she was doing it. Jamie French. That's who it was. So if you haven't seen that, I was like, girl, you put me to shame with iMovie. Granted, I've just started working with iMovie. I think I made my first video for one of my birthday stream, and it's not that difficult to work with, but still, it's like I was watching her and I was just like, holy crap, and how fast, and wow, girl, you've spent so much time on iMovie. She could almost teach a class, truthfully. Oh, Mint Ghost! I wrapped all my presents last week. My parents used to try to wrap the presents early, but me and my sister were really good at finding them. Even when they'd hide them at other people's houses or at other locations, we always found them. Justin! There's the Sir Justin, just in case. Editing a story for a friend. Everybody seems to be either editing or doing rewrites or reads. Like, yeah, we all busted so much butt during Nano that it's like we're just kind of going back through things now, huh? It was nice to look back to see what my head was at in the beginning of November. I was laughing with what I wrote because I forgot about it and I was supposed to be funny. Oh, yeah, where we were a month ago. I mean, oh gosh, I do that for my clients so much, actually, Cora, now that you bring that up. My clients, yeah, there's things that I'll bring up or recap from a month ago, and I'll be like, look how much you've changed just in a month. Look how much progression you have made or how much you've fallen backwards. But in a month's time, a year's time, 5 years time, actually it usually goes 3, 5, 7. It's kind of funny how it works in odd numbers, how they show those things. Anyway, so I'm really eager to not only get back to my music, but to get back to my book. Oh, Miss Jennifer Brown pops in. Hello, lady. Hello, lady. Hello, lady. How are you today? I hope things are going well. What are you working on today? Anything fun? Anything interesting? Anything abnormally weird or entertaining? Because, I love stuff that's abnormally weird and entertaining. But we're going to get back into our next 25-minute sprint because if some of you didn't hear, they changed my schedule for work. So I actually work 7 days a week now, which means I don't have Mondays off anymore, which means I have to work tonight, which means I can't go and chit chat and talk all day, unfortunately, though I wanted to. And I have laundry to do. I'm so procrastinating on the laundry. I'm going to eat lunch and try to get more writing stuff done. I have to clean when your stream is over. I'm doing the same thing. I'm starting laundry when my stream is over. So, and saying hi to Miss Jennifer. All right, guys, 25 minutes on the clock. Let's get this stream, the sprint going again. Get some productivity done because it is Monday morning. And y'all, 19 days till Christmas. If it hadn't hit you yet, there you go. You're welcome. So, and in 3, go eat some lunch if you need to, because for some reason y'all get hungry around my sprint. 2, surprise just in case hasn't popped in with what he usually eats, or Devin Cutting. Where is Mr. Devin Cutting? 1, sprint! Christmas, Christmas time is here. Actually, it's break time. Break time is here. Just kidding. Anyway, look, we have a Sako that has returned to us.
I have returned.
And how did the delivery of the stove go?
Brilliant. The guy was a super pro.
Awesome. So we have a new stove.
I was like struggling with the tree and the French doors and everything like that, because there's a trick to opening the second half of the French doors.
Always is.
Yeah, and I don't know which is which. So they took it up the stairs and they handled it beautifully.
Took
and
out
then
the old, put in the new.
revealed a hellacious stain. And they were like, "Do you want to clean before we put the stove in?" And I was
Yes,
like,
please.
"Yes, please." He's like, "Yeah, just pour the stuff on. It'll come up. It'll be fine."
Oy.
And I was like, "Yay."
Yeah, that's what happens with old stoves. You never know what's underneath them when you remove them. Same with refrigerators.
Same with refrigerators.
Oh gosh, the things we have found under refrigerators. Lost toys, lost dog toys, lost treats.
Oh, geez.
Oh Lord. Well, so have we gotten to test out the new oven yet?
We just turned on all the burners. They work. We just preheated it to 350 degrees, burned off some of the
Newness.
newness off of it. Yeah. So that is
Ooh, what fun, what fun. As adults, I think it's hilarious how much we get excited over like appliances.
new appliances. Yeah.
Like a new vacuum. Thank you. Like, give me a new vacuum for Christmas. I'd love it. I am almost at 71K in my
Nice.
book. So I've been able to get about 300 words added this whole sprint. So I'm actually doing pretty efficient and pretty stoked. I went and stole
Oh, jelly.
Jen she's like, Gabe ate almost both bags of Doritos. If you want any,
Grab it now.
go get the last of it because they're going to be gone. So I was like, okay, I'm stealing the last of the Doritos. FYI to the family. By the way, guys, I stole the Doritos. But what was I going to say? Oh, wow. I was so thinking about Doritos and it caught my attention that I totally lost track. Daya popped in. Hello.
Hi, Daya.
It's a wild Sako. It is a wild Sako, especially with her tears in her shirt today.
Oh, wow.
And the red lips. What you got in the shoulders going? She does. She's got a wild Sako going on today.
Wild Sako.
Lunch and 278 words and watched Sako's Vlogmas.
Yep. And commented and everything.
Aw. Go Mint Ghost. Went and edited 8 more pages while having to stop every other minute because of my 2-year-old. Cora. Woman, I don't know how you do it. But 8 more pages, and you got 6 done in the 10 minutes, but that was actually with no interruptions. And then you got 8 done in 25, but that's still pretty good.
It's still really good.
Like, really good. I'm amazed sometimes. And I'm amazed sometimes that she's able to do her lives and stuff without having complete and total chaos and catastrophe going off behind her.
I would be like super excited to see what she would do if like someone was, babysitting the kid.
Same here. Like
if she's getting this kind of score, if she's getting these kinds of numbers, like with distractions, what is she like without them?
You almost need to find somebody that can be a roomie that works from home and can babysit the kids for you while. Yeah. But girl, I don't know how you do it. Yeah, like I said, I got distracted with Doritos. I lost track of, oh yeah, I was gonna look at comments after just mentioning Doritos. I don't like a 2-year-old completely. I'd end up on the floor all day playing, honestly, truthfully. That's probably what would end up happening is I'd be like, or I would start a YouTube channel like Ryan's Toys, where I end up testing all the toys and playing with all the toys with my kids and just filming it all. See, this is another reason why I don't have children. Because then I'd get accused of exploiting my child. And it'd be like, no, it's actually not exploiting my child. It's just an excuse because I want to play with the toys.
Yeah.
All right. So are you ready for another 25-minute sprint? Since technically you really didn't get any of your own work done on that last one.
I would love a sprint.
You would.
Just on the off chance that I can actually get some work done. Yeah, that'd be
Well,
great.
I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for one of the sprints that we did, and now I want another one. So I think I'm gonna go make myself another one real quick
That sounds awesome. Maybe
with
I will do the same.
my Doritos.
Yes.
I think I have a Sprite somewhere. It's the little things.
It's the little things.
What is this? I know one night I did like over 700 words in 25 minutes after the kids went to bed. That one felt good.
Holy crap.
I think I have that number too. I should check my totals because Cora did win. Oh, by the way, Cora, if you could send me a message on Facebook with your address, I have.
Yeah, because you won.
You won. So I need to get, we need to touch base and I need to figure out what you want because you get a handcrafted something. This one is like, I made her do this really lightly because that's how I wanted it. But part of our art thing is we do handcrafted, personalized stuff. And since you won the contest, I need to find out from you what you want and get that on shipped off and information to you. So send that to me.
Realize how crooked my tree looks now.
It's not so bad.
Oh, it's so bad. Look how bad it is.
I just wasn't going to say anything because I figured you'd notice it eventually.
Just look at that angle.
It's the Charlie Brown tree.
Look at that angle.
Sako has the Charlie Brown tree.
I had to stuff it with garland. So yes, it is a Charlie Brown tree.
You need a new tree.
I do.
Well, that's the end of our 7-minute talk sprint anyway. So we're going to pull this timer back up for our 25 minutes.
Cool.
And of course, Miss Exotica had to pop in. I'll be so thankful when it's wrapped up. I'll be working on it so long. Definitely popping champagne when it's ready to leave the nest. Oh, that, yes.
Hell yes.
The book, the thing she's working on.
Yes.
I can agree.
Which means I need to pick up some bubbly like this week because December 11th is like this weekend.
Mm-hmm. You've got less than 6 days.
Holy crap.
Here, I'll put it in numbers for you and make you really freak out. So now, leaving Sako on a freak out thought like that, let's start the sprint. And in 3, 2, 1. Yay to Christmas time stress. Ha! Ha! Well, not only did I really get into that scene, but evidently Sako got really busy too. So, how did y'all do that sprint? Or did Sako put one more video filmed? So that's what she's doing. All right. So I think that was our last sprint of the day because we hit the 2-hour mark. But I think I finally, yes, I did. I hit my goal. I'm at 71K in my book. So I am super stoked. These sprints were efficient for me today. Efficient Monday. I love it when the sprints, whoa, what just happened? Sorry, guys, computer problems. I love it when the sprints are efficient and I'm able to get things done. Unfortunately, Jack popped in literally right at the end of the sprint, but I don't blame you. I think you had your stream this morning. Sako, I'll be right there. I'm coming. No worries, girl. Not even worried. Mint got 953. Damn, girl. You go, lady. That is like props to you. I'm not even on page 30 of my editor is going to be laughing her ass off. Cora, I can't wait to see. We've got so many good people with so many good books coming out. It's kind of like, guys, I don't read that fast. I have like 5 or 6 books already lined up that I have to buy. I'm going to be spending like literally the next year. If anybody wants to get me a book for Christmas, I have a list. Anyway, there she is. There's
I'm here, I swear.
So got super distracted with that sprint. I don't think you're the only one. About another 30 minutes or so before I had to call it a day. Hopefully the next sprint will be more focused. There is no more sprint after that was the last one, Cora, or Mystic Nautica. And I have to start laundry and I actually have to work tonight, so I actually have to shut it down after this.
Yeah.
Cora read and edited 13 more pages with interruptions from both kids.
Wow.
Just props to you, girl. I'll squeeze in another 30 minutes and definitely catch you on the next live. Okay, I was gonna say set your own timer, do another 30-minute sprint, and then hop onto another live. That's the best way to do it. That's actually how I do it usually. Jack was eating dinner and stuff, but at least I arrived to say hi. Like and say hi. Aw. I don't blame you. You had a sprint this morning that I missed because I was woken up by very loud boom booms this morning in regards to thunder and lightning. So
it is 70 degrees outside right now, which means I expect snow or ice within the next day or so.
It is definitely not 70 degrees where I am.
It is warm.
It is cold. It is wet. But if you recall the last couple days that I've had, it has been warm. Like I've been in like tank tops the last couple of days. So, and then yesterday we had massive thunderstorms before I went to bed. And then this morning I woke up to massive thunderstorms. So, and I'm right before you and it's headed that direction. So get ready. Be prepared. Be prepared. Oh God. Here we go with Disney music. I think it was funny because it was the characters picking on the antagonist and she's already a bee.
Yeah.
I love when that happens. I love when antagonists get their just desserts. It's kind of, yeah. Turnabout's fair play, isn't it called? My sprints are tomorrow. Okay, yes. I will hopefully, I know I'll be going to bed early tonight, so I actually might be up early enough to catch your sprint instead of the replay. But we are done for the day. Would you like to do your outro, Sako?
If you liked this video at any point, I encourage you to hit the like button. And if you would like to see more lives like this one, I encourage you to hit subscribe and maybe even ring that bell on the off chance that YouTube might notify you when she goes live. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do your outro.
That
Um,
is my outro.
Oh, that is your outro. Okay, well, y'all, I am KibbyRose. If you don't know me, I'm your resident lesbian psychic stoner. I do these sprints because it's a way to keep myself efficient. And, you find good peeps, good friends, the AuthorTube community. I found Sako. There's a lot of other people that are awesome. Like she said, like and subscribe the video, hit that bell, and do all the YouTubey things that you need to do. And we will catch you, hopefully, next time on the flip side. Bye, everybody.